Matthew Williams. I'm the VP of Technical Accounts Management for Secure Cyber Defense. Secure Cyber Defense is a MSSP based out of Dayton, Ohio. When we were searching for an email security product to replace our current, we were looking for a much higher level of security, a very simple and intuitive tool, and one that was able to keep up with emerging threats. Perception Point immediately emerged as the best option. So for us, it was an easy decision, and there was no other competitor that could provide what Perception Point provided for us.
Were there any specific features Perception Point offered that set it apart from a secure email gateway?
Because Perception Point is not a secure email gateway, it allowed us as a MSSP to take a step out of the customer's email delivery experience, which in our experience or in our history had caused a lot of hours and a lot of costs. Because Perception Point as a product is so simple to implement and support, because the resources of not only the support team but the IR team are so advanced, we really don't have any issues when it comes to not only the implementation but the support and the protection. The fact that the company is continually adding new features, making things simpler for us to manage, it's just really changed the game for us, where email security was almost a hindrance in the past, and now it's just something we don't really have to worry about because we know Perception Point's got our back.
Have you received any specific feedback from your local and state government customers about using Perception Point?
Our city and local governments that are customers of ours, they absolutely know they no longer have to worry about that email. The email spread. They don't have to hit, the accounting team or city management or mayor's office or whoever and say, don't open that email. They can just absolutely rely on Perception Point. And the feedback has been great when it comes to that.
How has the Perception Point deployment process been for your customers?
When we had to migrate all of our customers in about a month and a half. I'm the person who has led that charge. It has not only been extremely simple to do, we were actually done in less than a month and a half. We probably could have been done in a week if the customers had the availability. But the implementation, because it's the MSSP friendly model, it allows us to take complete control.
How has Perception Point helped you grow and scale your MSSP business?
In theory, we could go from contract signing to implementation in a matter of hours instead of a matter of days. So that's been fantastic because it allows us to immediately shut down an attack vector in a customer's environment, especially a customer that we haven't been able to do our due diligence in. So Perception Point allows us to kind of, jump in immediately, shut that down, and start to get visibility into that in a moment's notice. So it's been great when it comes to that.
Have you noticed any changes in customer satisfaction since partnering with Perception Point?
There's no downtime. So whereas before, especially in city and local government, you're scheduling maintenance windows weeks out, especially when they have 911 or public safety systems. With Perception Point, we don't have that issue. A lot of times our migrations are scheduled for 9 in the morning on a Tuesday. Actual business hours, because there's no interruption of service. It's just simple, and we're done, and they're extremely appreciative. And with Perception Point, when an email fails or it doesn't make it through to where it should or gets misclassified, the Perception Point tool will actually tell them why, and they're able to resolve that very quickly. Whereas if they had to create tickets and go out to the other tool support, it could be weeks before they get a response.
Want to learn more? Visit us at perceptionpoint.io. Perception Point, AI-powered cybersecurity for the modern workspace.